Hello people and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Deep Roy Chaudhary and I'm just a normal guy who talks about stuff that seems interesting and important to me. And today I'm going to talk about the fact that college expenses are in certain, not in every college, not in every university, the educational expenses are too big, but in certain esteemed educational institutions where people spend a fortune for the sake of getting their children into these educational institutions, I would say think twice before doing that, because at the end of the day, what if you are not able to repay back that loan? What if you might get a job after getting that degree from that esteemed educational institution like Harvard, like Oxford, or any other college or university, take your pick. But the point that I'm trying to make is this: even if you get a great job, the amount of time that you would take for paying back that loan that you took for the sake of getting that education in the first place, I would say it would be a lot of time, a lot of years that would go down just for the sake of paying back that loan. And what if you don't get a job? That is also likely, although it is highly unlikely. If you get a degree from Harvard and you're still unemployed, I would say it would be highly unlikely. But still, God knows what is possible in the future, especially when most of the jobs are being taken by robots. Although jobs with a certain level of which require a certain level of cognitive skill, certain level of intelligence, those kinds of jobs are going to be there and wouldn't be replaced by robots so soon. But who knows what will happen in the future? Who knows at what rate of who knows what rate of improvement would we see in artificial intelligence? And if we see the rise of artificial general intelligence, AGI, artificial general intelligence is basically a high level of artificial intelligence which is better at doing multiple complex tasks than better than humans at doing multiple complex tasks. So if an AI is better at just one task better than humans at just one task, I would say it's or at least people say that it's a low level AI. The experts say it's a low level AI. But if it is better than humans at multiple complex tasks and also can develop some sort of human emotions or human like emotions, that would be artificial general intelligence. And that would basically mean that humans are going to be replaced unless humans augment themselves, or humans somehow augment themselves genetically and or mechanically, unless humans augment themselves in order to compete with robots, I would say that robots are going to take away a lot of jobs. So with this in mind, I would say it would be impractical. I've already said it would be impractical to incur heavy expenses for the sake of getting a decent college education. You can do that at you don't have to go to those renowned colleges and universities. You can take you can get your education at a college or a university which doesn't charge you a fortune for the sake of giving you an education. Because at the end of the day, if the degree is what you're after, you shouldn't be at least that's my advice, you shouldn't be spending astronomical amounts of money if you're just doing it for the degree. But again, if you are ambitious about pursuing your career in a specialized direction, for example, if you want to be a microbiologist, if you want to be a researcher at a pharmaceutical company, for a pharmaceutical company, for that, if you need a specialized course from an esteemed university, go for it. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong in wanting to pursue an education from an esteemed university. But always keep the fact in mind that parents have to spend astronomical amounts of money for giving their children that educational opportunity that many children don't get in these esteemed universities. So think about it. I would say all the students, if you are watching this video and you are urging your parents to take you to help get you admission to one of these esteemed universities like Harvard, Oxford, or any other university or college around the world that has high tuition costs, I would say think about it first. If your parents are well enough, if your parents are rich, they would be able to afford it. But if your parents are middle class, if your parents are not that rich, I would say think twice before doing that. if you can get a scholarship for your education at Oxford, for your education at Harvard, I have no problem with that. But if you are from a middle class family, you cannot afford, you are not able to get a scholarship, and you are still urging your parents to spend a fortune, to spend a huge amount of money for giving you an education at an esteemed university which has high tuition costs. Think twice about it, because parents are very emotional. They would even sell their organs for the children. The parents are so emotional sometimes. So students, if you are listening, think twice before urging your parents to do something for you, because at the end of the day, you don't want them to incur some educational expenses, to incur some sort of debt that they wouldn't be able to repay back in time, and you wouldn't be able to repay back if you on the off chance that you don't get a job after getting that degree, you don't get a high paying job after getting that degree. What are you going to do then? What are you going to say to your parents? Your parents spent a fortune, but you are not able to help them repay back that loan, because you are not able to get as great of a job that you expected. What if you lose interest in the career path that you are pursuing? People can change their minds. It has happened to many people. You urged your parents to spend an astronomical amount of money to get you into a degree course in an esteemed university by spending a fortune on those tuition costs, and now you suddenly change your mind. Just think about what your parents might feel after spending a fortune of money, spending a fortune on their children's education. Now their children are saying that, you know what, dad, mom, I just don't want to do it. I feel like I need to change my career. Think about how your parents might feel. I might talk about this more in the next video, or maybe not, or maybe I would talk about it, I guess. Who knows? We will see. I think I might talk about it. So more on this in the next video. Until then, please consider liking this video, please consider sharing this video with your friends and acquaintances, and please consider subscribing to my channel. That would help me a lot. Until the next video, stay safe, goodbye, and God bless you.